Hello, everyone, and welcome back to our magical journey. In our last chapter, Harry faced a mysterious cloaked figure. Now, let's dive into the Shadow of Voldemort and see what happens next. After that first terrifying encounter, life at Hogwarts seemed to settle back into its familiar rhythm. Classes were in session, Quidditch practices were on, and the usual student gossip filled the corridors. But beneath the surface, Harry sensed an unsettling tension. The scar on his forehead throbbed with a persistent ache, a constant, chilling reminder that a dark and formidable presence was still lurking nearby. Ron, ever observant, was the first to notice Harry's unease. "Mate, you're on edge again. What's going on?" Harry just shook his head, struggling to find the words. "I can't really explain it. It's just this feeling. I can feel him. Voldemort. He's still out there." Hermione, her brow furrowed with concern, chimed in. "Magic can sense intent and danger. Maybe the protective spells around Hogwarts are alerting you. We need to be careful." That very evening, their worries were confirmed. Hagrid made a surprise appearance in the Gryffindor common room, his usual cheerful demeanor replaced by a grave seriousness. "Harry, Ron, Hermione," he said, his voice low. "I need to warn you. Something nasty's been sniffing around the castle. I reckon it's connected to that sorcerer's stone ye helped protect." Harry's heart sank. "I felt it," he confessed. "The intruder and the stone. It's not over, is it?" Hagrid nodded solemnly. "Voldemort's weak, but he's cunning as they come. He'll try again. You three need to stay sharp." Driven by this new urgency, the trio retreated to the familiar comfort of the library. They spent hours poring over ancient texts, desperately searching for clues about Voldemort, the Sorcerer's Stone, and the kinds of magical protections that could shield such a powerful object. As always, it was Hermione who found the breakthrough. "Look at this," she whispered, pointing to a dusty passage in a book on ancient enchantments. "It says, objects of immense power are often hidden behind trials that test courage, intelligence, and loyalty. Only those with a pure heart can succeed." Harry nodded, the pieces clicking into place. "That explains the mirror and all the other puzzles. It's Hogwarts' way of stopping the wrong person from getting the stone." Ron added nervously, "So, Voldemort is trying to cheat the system?" Hermione's expression was grim. "Exactly. He's clever. We can't afford to underestimate him." In the days that followed, the castle itself seemed to grow restless. Harry noticed strange things everywhere. Shadows that darted in the corner of his eye where no one stood, faint whispers echoing in empty corridors, and even Filch seemed more suspicious and jumpy than usual. Then, during Quidditch practice, it happened again. A bludger, seemingly with a mind of its own, veered wildly off course and nearly knocked Harry from his broom. He knew instantly it was no accident. It had been enchanted to target him specifically. A clear warning, or perhaps a direct threat. Hermione sighed, looking troubled. "Voldemort's influence is spreading, even if he's not fully back yet. We have to stay vigilant." Gathered together, the trio knew they had to act. They formed a plan. They would investigate any and all suspicious activity in the castle, double down on learning defensive magic in class, and keep their eyes and ears open for any clues about the stone or potential intruders. A heavy sense of responsibility settled on Harry's shoulders. He was beginning to understand that Hogwarts wasn't just a school. It was a battlefield. And on this battlefield, courage and friendship were their most powerful weapons. Ron muttered, with a hint of gallows humor, "I just hope we survive the year without losing our heads." Hermione managed a faint smile. "Survival is secondary. Learning, protecting, and understanding magic is what truly matters. But, yes, surviving is important too." That night, as Harry lay in his four-poster bed, staring at the canopy, his scar tingled with a sudden, sharp pain. And then he heard it. A voice, distant, cold, and dripping with malice, slithered into his mind. "I am waiting. I will return, and nothing will stop me." A shiver ran down Harry's spine, but he clenched his fists, a new resolve hardening within him. He wasn't just afraid anymore. He was ready. He had his friends, he had his courage, and he had the magic of Hogwarts on his side. He knew that whatever darkness loomed ahead, he would face it head on. The castle might hold secrets, shadows, and danger, but it also held hope and friendship, the very things needed to stand against the coming night. Thanks so much for watching. If you enjoyed this chapter of Harry's story, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more magical adventures. See you next time.